Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Greetings, family. Welcome. I want to kind of set the pace for today by singing this song that I wrote. It's a simple little praise, but in light of what I've just come through, this song is very much appropriate. All right, to warm us up, it goes like this. Oh Lord, you are wonderful. Your faithfulness is all that I see. When I am not what I should be, your grace abounds to me. That's the whole song. Oh Lord, you are wonderful. Your faithfulness is all that I see. When I am not what I should be, your grace abounds to me. Oh Lord, oh yeah, you are wonderful. Your faithfulness is all that I see. When I am not what I should be, your grace abounds to me. Yeah, you got it? Oh Lord, yeah, you are wonderful. I guess y'all can tell I'm feeling much better, right? Your faithfulness is all that I see. When I am not what I should be, your grace abounds to me. Your grace abounds to me. Your grace abounds to me. Yes, brothers and sisters, oh Lord, you are wonderful. Your faithfulness is all that I see. When I'm not what I should be, your grace abounds to me. I can't think of more fitting words right now than that song. I think I wrote that maybe 15 years ago. And it's just a little simple praise, as you heard, to give the credit and the honor and the glory to the person who's responsible for me being able to take a breath one after another, and for my heart to beat one beat after another, you know? Yeah. So I wanted to open up with that today to set the stage for today. But right now, it's time for us to open up with our song one more time. One more time. God allowed us to come together one more time. Come on, everybody. Sing it like you mean it. Yeah, buddy. Here we go. One more time. One more time. God allowed us to come together one more time. One more time. One more time. God allowed us to come together. God allowed us to come together one more time. Yes, one more time. God allowed us to come together one more time. That's right, Victoria. I'm in the house. Yeah. One more time. Oh, God allowed us to come together one more time. God allowed us to come together to praise God's name. Just to praise his name. God allowed us to come together to praise his name. To praise his name. To praise his name. God allowed us to come together. Yeah, God allowed us, yeah, to come together to sing our song. Come on, everybody, sing our song. Sing it with me. God allowed us to come together to sing our song. To sing our song. To sing our song. God allowed us to come together. God allowed us, yeah. All right, now let's put those hands together. Come on. To clap our hands. Everybody, to clap our hands. God allowed us to come together to clap our hands. To clap our hands. To clap our hands. Oh yeah, God allowed us to come together. God allowed us, yeah. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Everybody say one more time. Just one more time. Oh, God allowed us to come together one more time. One more time. One more time. Oh, God allowed us, yeah. God allowed us, yeah, to come together one more time. God allowed us, yeah, just to praise his name. God allowed us, yeah. He's been so good and kind. God allowed us, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yes, he did. God allowed us, yeah. God allowed us to come together. Woo! Yeah, buddy. One more time. God allowed us to come together. One more time. And brothers and sisters, I guess you can see that I am so thankful. Man, I'm just rejoicing today because God allowed us to come together one more time. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. As you guys can see, I'm just about back to 100%. Not quite there yet, just about. And I'm excited, but I'm so thankful for having gone through what I just came through. And I'll talk about that as in today's teaching. All right. But before going any further, let's take a moment to honor those who have gone before us, our ancestors. All right. We must always honor our ancestors whenever we gather as the African village, those who made it possible for us to be where we are right now. Okay. Those upon whose shoulders we stand. Come on and join with the brothers and I as we lift our voices together. Oh, ancestors, blacker than 1,000 midnights, African ancestors, it is to you that we, your children, give respect and honor. Oh, ancestors, we call upon you and welcome you in this place. African ancestors, let your presence fill this place. Oh, ancestors, who have been purposely excluded from the history books so that the world would not know of your greatness. our African ancestors who gave civilization to the world, our African ancestors who gave the arts to the world, our African ancestors who gave music to the world, our African ancestors who gave the sciences to the world, our African ancestors who gave mathematics to the world, our African ancestors who gave medicine to the world, our African ancestors who gave literature to the world, our African ancestors who gave philosophy to the world, our African ancestors who gave God consciousness to the world. Oh, ancestors, we thank you for devoting your life to make a future for us, your children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Now stand with us, strengthen us, guide us, teach us, and protect us from the snare of our enemies. Rise up, O African ancestors, and let our enemies be scattered. Give us the wisdom and the boldness to deal with our oppressors and those who would hinder the liberation and empowerment of our people. Rise up, O African ancestors, and live in us. And we will not fail to honor you. We will not fail to respect you. We will not fail to hear you. And we will not betray you. Ashe.
And now, brothers and sisters, we want to take the time to honor just a few of the great Africans who have gone ahead of us. We call forth their great African names and honor them.
Yes.
To pharaohs Narmer, Zoja, Sneferu, Khufu, Khafre, Menkaure, and the great vizier and physician and multi-genius Imhotep, we say
Ashe. Yes.
To Queen Nitocris, Queen Sobek Neferu, Queen Ahotep, Queen Amos Nefertari, Queen King Hatshepsut, Nefertiti, Queen T, and Queen Nefertari II.
Oh, we honor their names today. Ashe.
To
we honor them.
Tahuti Mays, Thutmose III, Amenhotep III, Akhenaten, Tutankhamun, Ursama Akra, Setepenra, Rametsu Meriamun, Ramses II, Shabaka, Taharka, Hannibal, and the great African warrior Shaka Zulu. We say Ashe. To all of the kings, queens, priests, and warriors of Nubia, Waset, Ethiopia, Kemet, Kenya, the Congo, Tanzania, Uganda, Central, South, and West Alkibu land, we say Ashe.
Yes.
To the more than 600 million Africans whose lives were lost in the European invasions of Africa and in the Middle Passage, we say Ashe. To the more than 300 million who have since lost their lives to racism and hate crimes, we say Ashe. To Harriet Tubman,
Ashe.
Frederick Douglass,
Ashe.
Mary McLeod Bethune,
Ashe.
Nat Turner,
Ashe.
Fannie Lou Hamer,
Ashe.
Sojourner Truth,
Ashe.
Carter G. Woodson,
Ashe.
Booker T. Washington,
Ashe.
Dr. Charles Drew,
Ashe.
Noble Drew Ali,
Ashe.
Benjamin Banneker,
Ashe.
George Washington
Ashe.
Carver, Bishop Richard Allen,
Ashe.
Bishop Charles Harrison Mason,
Ashe.
Howard Thurman,
Bishop Lauren Mann,
Ashe. The Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garth,
Ashe.
Benjamin E. Mays,
Ashe.
Winston Hughes,
Ashe.
Medgar Evans,
Ashe.
Paul Robeson,
Ashe.
Dr. Martin Luther King,
Ashe.
Malcolm X,
Ashe.
Thurgood Marshall,
Dr. Yosef Ben Yakinen,
Adam Clayton
Dr.
Powell,
Asa Hilliard,
the Honorable Elijah Muhammad,
Yes.
Dr. Amos Wilson, Dr. John Henrik Clark,
Professor Runoko
Dr. John
Rashidi,
Johnson, Dr.
Yes.
Shikanta Diop,
Yes.
Dr. Chancellor Williams,
Yes.
Dr. George G.M. James,
Yes.
Patrice Lumumba,
Pastor
Kwame
Malin
Ture,
Murphy,
Kwame Nkrumah,
Yes, Ashe.
Dr. Khalid Muhammad, Dr. Jacob
Ashe,
Carruthers,
Ashe.
Dr. Shaka Musa Bada
Ashe.
Shanda, Brother Ray Charles,
Ashe.
to our mothers and fathers,
Brother
our
Sidney
grandmothers and
Poirier,
grandfathers, our
Ashe.
great-grandmothers and great-grandfathers,
Brother Cicely
our
Tyson,
brothers and sisters,
Ashe.
sons and daughters,
Oh, we honor them
aunts and
today.
uncles,
Yes.
nieces, nephews, cousins, and all
Woo,
those who
man.
have gone ahead of us and have made their ancestral transition
Yes, yes, yes.
to their life, deeds, legacy, and contributions. We say
Ashe.
Again we say
Ashe.
Again we say
Ashe. Oh, yes. Join in with me with this praise in the Arabic tongue. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Yes. Allah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Allahu Akbar. Allah. The English words are these. Listen. God is great and he's worthy to be praised. Oh, yes. So I say, hallelujah. God is great and he's worthy to be praised. I say, hallelujah. Listen, so God make us one. We all should be one. And then the unbelievers will come and say, you are with us. God make us one. We all should be one. And then the unbelievers will come and say, you are with us. Oh, God make us one. We all should be one. And then the unbelievers will come. They will say, you are with us. Oh, yes. Yeah, man. Oh, hey. Allahu Akbar, yeah. Allahu Akbar, yeah. Oh, yes, family. Allahu Akbar in the Arabic tongue, in English, it means God is great. When we say Alhamdulillah, it means he's worthy to be praised. And brothers and sisters, no truer words have ever been spoken, and I say that, of course, because of personal testimony in my personal life, right? Of course, that's redundant, but nonetheless, again, family, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Sunday online Njia Fellowship of the African Village and Cultural Center. I'm Ray Hagins, the chief elder and spiritual teacher of the African Village, and I'm so glad you guys made time to be with me today. Okay? I can see that some of you guys are rejoicing for me, and I thank you for that. I'm doing much, 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 much better. I'm not going to say I'm 100%. I'm going to say I'm 97%, just about there. But I'm doing quite well. And hey, man, what can I tell you? All I can say is, I thank the Most High and the ancestors for protecting me and holding on to me and taking me through the valley of the shadow of death, fighting this COVID-19 disease, man, and I thank all of you out there who have prayed for me so strongly, so seriously, so sincerely. Those of you who would call and check on me every day, all right, just to see that I'm doing okay. I thank you, family. Thank you for giving me your strength and raising me up through your strength. I think I said it on last week that a very dear friend of mine in New Jersey, Pastor Calvin McKinney, said many years ago, I heard him say, God has no hands and feet but ours. So whatever God is going to do on earth must be through us. Okay? Well, you guys showed and manifested God's love and power by your love and power and sending me so much positive energy. I thank you for that. I thank you so much. Listen, we got very special treat lined up for you today. This beautiful Nubian queen is back with us today. And that is none other than Sister Wakila Shabazz, all right, renowned songwriter and vocalist. And she's back with us, and I'm excited about that. Let me just bring her right on the screen right now, okay, because she's going to be ministering in song for us again today. Wakila, what's going on, girl?
Ain't nothing much, man. How you doing?
I'm doing blacktastic.
I see you.
Absolutely.
You look good, man.
Hey, absolutely blacktastic. I'm feeling good. Lost weight. I needed to lose some weight anyway, and I'm at the weight size that I need to be. So you see how God just allows stuff to happen to get you to where you need to be, right? You
Yeah,
know.
I
But
hear.
hey, here I am. I'm feeling good. I'm like I said, I'm not 100% yet, uh, but hey, I'm just about there. I'm just
We
about
are
there.
so
I'm
happy.
so
I can't.
grateful.
I'm not even gonna speak for myself because I know even last week and the week before that, we were all in the comments and just wishing you well and praying for you and sending positive energy. And so we are just so glad to see you in all your vibrancy this
Hey,
morning.
it's there.
I'm
It's
so
there.
excited, but I'm so happy for you.
Yeah,
And it's
thank
good
you,
to see
sweetheart.
you.
Thank you. And again, listen, it's so good to have you back on with us again.
Thank
Okay.
you. It's good to
And
be back.
yeah, y'all, I've asked Wakila if she would come and share with us, do 2 songs for us. She's going to just do one, and then I'm going to come back and welcome all of the African villages and everything. And just before going into the teaching, I'm going to have her come back and do a second song. But the song she's going to sing right now, Wakila, I'm going to let you set this song up and tell us why you chose to sing this song that you're going to sing.
Okay. So the reason why I'm going to sing this song is because I just felt it in my spirit so strong when you were talking to us and ministering these last couple of weeks, getting through your sickness, and you were just speaking about unity and how we needed each other and how we have to pray and meditate for one another. So yeah, so I picked this song, and I have to go back. I have to go back to church because I don't sing for the church no more.
That's okay. That's okay.
But
That's okay.
yeah, it's your fault. But
What?
anyway,
Okay.
it's all your fault. Seeing you years ago, no.
You're gonna make me call, see? Okay.
I'm sorry,
But
but
hey,
yeah,
listen, if the truth has set you free, then so be it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
But
and
at
it
the
has.
same time, now that you say that, we have to, since I'm responsible for that, I
Uh-huh.
also I also feel a responsibility to try to help as much as I can to help you to recoup or get what you used to getting when you was singing for the church, because they paid you, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they paid me.
See, yeah, okay, all right, cool, all right.
Yeah, they paid me. So
So
yeah, hey,
go ahead and set up. What are you gonna sing?
I'm gonna sing "I Need You to Survive" by Hezekiah Walker.
Oh
And this track
yes.
ain't got no background, so I'm gonna need y'all to back me up, and I'm gonna feel you in the spirit. Y'all gonna.
Listen, that's one of the favorite songs of the African village. So,
That's
family, you
wonderful.
brothers and sisters out there, okay, wherever you are, okay. Oh wow, look at Maggie E. Sure, Dr. Hagins, I can stop crying now. You're back. Yes, sweetheart, I sure
Yes.
am. Okay. Hey, what can I tell you? The Most High and the ancestors are awesome in my life. Okay. But as I was about to say, this is a favorite song in the African village anyway. So, brothers and sisters, wherever you are on this planet, I'm going to ask that you would join in with Sister Wakila as she sings this song. Okay. Now, of course, we won't be able to hear you singing. Okay. But this is a personal spiritual thing anyway. So go ahead and just give God the praise, give God the glory, worship the Most High as Sister Wakila ministers this song to us. Wakila, you got it.
All right. You need. We're all a part of God. God's body. Stand with me.
Yes.
Agree with me. We're all a part of God's body. It is His will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive.
Yes.
You are important to me. I need you to survive. Oh yeah. I need you. You need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me. Agree with me. We're all a part of God's body. It is His will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. You are important to me. I need you to survive. I'm gonna sing that one more time like I did. I need you. You need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me. Agree with me. We're all a part of God's body. And it is His will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. You are important to me. I need you to survive. Now listen here. Let's make this deep. I pray for you. You pray for me. I love you. I need you to survive. I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I love you. I need you to survive. Say, I pray for you. You pray for me.
Yes.
I love you. I need you to survive. I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I love you. I need you to survive. I pray for you. You pray for me. I love you. And I need you to survive. I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I love you. I need you to survive. I pray for you. If you pray for me, I love you. And I need you to survive. I won't harm you.
Dang, girl.
With words from my mouth. I love you. I need you to survive. I pray for you. You pray for me. I love you. And I need you to survive. I won't harm about.
Girl,
I love you and I need you to survive. I pray for you. If you pray for me, I love you and I need you to survive. I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I love you. I need you to survive. I pray for you. If you pray for me, I love you and I need you to survive. I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I love you and I need you to survive. I pray for you. Please pray for me. I love you and I need you to survive. I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I love you. I need you to survive. And it is His will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Wakila.
Thank you
for blessing us like that. I remember when Hezekiah came out with that song. It swept the nation, and even in the African village, it became a song we were singing almost every week because the words are so true. I need you to survive. Not only do I need you to survive, but I need you to survive to help me survive. Did that make sense? You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know.
Absolutely.
Oh boy. Well, listen, those of you who are, and people were writing as you were singing. One person wrote, "I can't stop the tears from flowing," and others were just praising, and it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. But then again, you have that anointing anyway. You just got it. I mean, that's all there's to it. You just got it. You know, notice the comments. You can read them too. The beautiful voice and beautiful and powerful. And one person talked about the power of the Black woman as you were singing, and I said, "Yeah, buddy, that's it. You got it." Wow.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm glad.
It's so good to have you with us today. Look, somebody just wrote, "Bravo, bravo, 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 bravo." Fort Law is that I see there. Oh man, it's just wonderful. It's wonderful having you on again, Wakila.
It's wonderful being here. It's wonderful being here. I'm so glad because you speaking these last couple of weeks, and I'm telling you, that song was so in my spirit. Like, I said, I gotta go back to church for this. And I don't mind because it's still in my journey.
It's ironic you say that because I never left church. I left the false teachings.
All right, okay.
That I heard in church. Okay, but I still believe in praising God.
Yes.
I still believe in giving God the glory for each new day that I see. I give Him thanks as I opened up with the song, "Oh Lord, you are wonderful. Your faithfulness is all that I see. When I'm not what I should be, your grace abounds to me." That's real in my life, and hey, so no, I don't attend church anymore, but I do have church by
Well, they
myself.
always say you are the church, right? That's
Yeah,
what
there you go. You got it. You understand? Yeah, buddy. Oh, listen, to all of you out there who are members of the African Village, to the African Village of St. Louis headquarters, my auto tip to the elders there. Thank you guys for your prayers, for your support, for your love, for your teacher, for the chief elder, to the African Village of Youngstown, Ohio, Detroit, Michigan, to New York, Brooklyn, New York, African Village in New York City, led by Minister Waziri Wells, and to the African Village of Memphis, Tennessee, to our affiliates out in Kansas City, Baba Kazuma there, to our good friend and brother and his congregation up there in Wilson, North Carolina, AAA, yeah, African Awareness Assembly, my brother, Pastor Ricky Doutridge. To you guys, I love you guys. To our friends and supporters, such as our friend Sister Lottie and Brother Kendricks down there in Florida. To our friends down in South America, Guyana, down in the Virgin Islands, to all of you guys everywhere. I'm gonna miss somebody if I keep calling names. But to those of you on military bases who watch us every week, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing your love for me, especially over this last month as I was battling this horrible, horrible device. And notice how I'm referring to this thing, device that was strategically designed, created, and deployed on the population of the world. I'm going to talk about that shortly. But listen, since I have Sister Wakila here, I want her to sing another song for us, and then I'm not going to tire up the rest of her day, okay? But she sang a song for me on last night, and I said, Wakila, please sing that song tomorrow. And the reason why I asked her to do that is because as she was singing it, in my spirit, I could see hundreds of Black women whose life is not where it could be. And the reason for that is because they're in relationships that's toxic to them and holding them back and keeping them from their full potential. And I thought that song would minister to somebody today. So, Wakila, you got it. And by the way, y'all, she wrote this. You set it up. She wrote this song, and that's why I asked her to sing it. It's her own composition. But you set up the song, Wakila.
Okay. So the name of the song is called No Good. And it's just basically, like you said, about somebody being into a toxic relationship. And you're not, you're just taking some time to get out of it. Because once somebody, you're in somebody's life and you're in their energy, they're in yours. And it takes a while to be able to, separate. And sometimes we get to the point where we don't want to believe what we're actually seeing, what's really in front of our face.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
And you say, and
so
it's like
you're in denial.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
You ain't until you're in denial until one day you get up and you wake up and be like, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Or your girlfriend's done talk some stuff into you, or maybe your parents, whatever. And it's like, okay, it's time to make a move. It's time to make a move, and it's time to let go and move on. And that's all it's about.
You're ministering right now to somebody already.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. That's what's up. That's a beautiful thing. So just to think that R&B music is ministry is it's a little, different for me.
Listen,
as long
as the words speak the truth, that's all that's necessary.
That's it. That's it. As long as y'all,
it makes us free. Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and sing the song.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm gonna turn it back over to you.
Okay, sweetheart. Go right ahead.
Okay. All right. Let's. No, I don't want that. Let's see. Yeah. yeah. We all right?
Good.
Oh. Ooh, yeah. This thing is toxic. It's really toxic. And all my girlfriends really wish that I would drop it. But I can't leave you alone. It's something about your face that's got a hold on me. But is it worth it? Now you ain't worth it. And deep inside I know you really don't deserve it. Cause you don't consider me. There's no consistency. It's becoming clear to see that you ain't no good for me. You ain't no good for me. You drain my energy. You ain't no good for me. You just ain't no good. So I keep telling myself that it ain't working. It'll never work. See, every time I give my heart, I end up hurting. Man, look, I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired of your roller coaster ride. You say that it'll get better, it never gets better. And I keep trying to put my heart back together. See, through all the ups and downs, I'm here just losing ground whenever you're around. That's how I know you ain't no good for me. You drain my energy. So I keep telling myself that you ain't. Oh, you ain't no good for me. You just ain't no good. So I keep telling myself, but you deserve so much better than this. So when he returns, you must resist. And whatever you do, don't let him get in your head. And don't you dare give him your heart. Cause he'll break it again and have you waking again. And he'll be finished before it starts. Cause you drain my energy. You just ain't no good. I gotta keep telling myself you ain't no good. No, you ain't no good for me. You just ain't no good. I gotta keep telling myself.
Yeah. And sister, who's that there? Rieta, I think, or Rieta, if I'm saying it right, Raida Jackson. She wrote, "Sister, you talking to so many." And you can go back and read the comments later about your song. But I told you that song was going to touch a lot of sisters. And my dear friend and brother, who, in fact, remember we had planned to go on the radio station in Charleston.
Yes.
Well, the chef, Pastor Wright, just sent me a text saying she is awesome. Bring her on the radio with us. Okay.
Hey.
And that's the process. So man, listen, hey, right.
I coming. I going home.
and here's the good thing about it, right?
Absolutely.
Charleston is Sister Wakila is a native of Charleston, man.
That's right.
Okay? So Charleston, South Carolina is her home.
That's right.
So next time we come out there, brother, maybe I can bring her with me. And we'll just go live on the air there.
I would love
that. Yeah. I told you, girl, you're awesome. I want the world to hear you. Now, before I let you go, for those out there who want to know how to get to you, how can they do that?
Okay. So you can go to Wakila Music. So that's at Wakila Music, my first name, WAKEELAH, and music. And that is my tag on my Facebook, my Instagram, and my YouTube. And my TikTok is Wakila Shabazz. Maybe I should change it to me. I don't know. But my TikTok is my first and last name.
So everybody's gonna go to Wakila Music looking for you.
Right. So I may just go ahead and make that change. But
at least they have, at least they know your last name, so they can find you either way.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Either way, my Gmail, in case you want to book me or anything, because I am open to do shows whenever, wherever.
And y'all, let me tell you. Listen, I've attended several of her shows. Okay, you get a good show. So
yes,
for wedding receptions or concerts, you name it. This sister is off the chain. Okay. Yep. So
thank you.
Reach out to her. Wakila Music.
It'll be Wakila Music at Gmail.
At gmail.com.
Yeah. And y'all go and subscribe to me every which way, everywhere. Go to my Facebook, to my that page, which is like I said, at Wakila Shabazz. So that's my Facebook fan page, and go to my YouTube and my Instagram and my TikTok, and I'm starting to get it on back up.
Wonderful. There you go.
Thank you all who have subscribed so far.
April Hammond just said thank you for blessing us. Then she said, I'm on it.
All right. Thank you, darling. You are very welcome, and thank you so much, Dr. Ray, for having me. I appreciate
it. Listen, this is just the beginning. All right. So, as TD Jake says, get ready. Because
all right. I'm gonna get ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
Hey, listen, I told you, I got you. I'm gonna do whatever I can to help the world to hear you. Because in my opinion, you deserve it. I love your spirit. You're not big headed. You don't think more highly of yourself than you should. You're a very humble person, and that's going to take you a long way.
Well,
we got to get you back to your hometown, okay, so they can hear.
I know. A prophet is never honored.
Well, it depends. You know what I found out? I found out that that's usually the case in the early stages of the prophet's ministry. But once the prophet grows and makes a name for himself, then all of a sudden, everybody who didn't want to honor them, I've been knowing him a long time. Yeah, we went to school together,
Right.
Okay, yeah.
But it's all good. It's all good. It's all part of the journey.
Thanks for being on today. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna start your day. I'm gonna let you go so I can go ahead and teach. And
I'm ready for that. I'll be watching.
All
right. Thank you, everybody. You all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week coming. And once again, Dr. Ray, thank you. I cannot wait to do this again. See you later.
Okay. Thank you, Wakila.
All right.
Talk to you later, sweetheart. Take care. Oh, my brothers and sisters, that was Sister Wakila Shabazz, who just blessed us in the ministry of music. And again, when a song is telling you the truth and it gives you direction or inspiration to do what you need to do in your life, that's ministry. Okay, don't have to say Jesus or God to be ministry. If the song is telling you the truth and it moves your life, then it ministers to you. And again, thank you, Wakila, for being with us today. Now, let me get to the teaching for today. Okay. Today's message, and what time is it? Okay, because I want to get right to the point so I don't overdo it. But as you can see, family, I'm so excited about being better. That, hey man, I'm just okay, let me slow my head down because there's so much running through my head right this minute. To say what I want to talk about today is a question, and that question is, are we in a state of domestic warfare? Are we in a state of domestic warfare? Yesterday, I posted on my Facebook page, and you can always go there and see it. I posted something about domestic warfare. I want to read to you what I posted. I want you to hear it very well. And I'll probably read it a couple of times or say it in other words a couple of times to be sure that you grasp the gist of what I'm saying here. Here's what I posted. We must understand. Let me emphasize that again. We must understand that whenever any person or entity, excuse me, whenever any person or entity is in a position of power, whether it's the medical establishment, whether it's the Centers for Disease Control, whether it's the World Health Organization, whether it's the National Institutes of Health, whatever, okay? Whether it's Bill Gates and his agenda or whoever, we must understand that whenever any person or entity is in a position of power, and then without full knowledge and consent of the public, let me say that part again, without full knowledge and consent of the public, one more time, without full knowledge and consent of the public, these people use their power and their methodologies for socio-economic conquest and control or even murder. And I'll break that down for you. It must be understood that a state of domestic warfare exists between the said person and the entity or the powers that be, and the communities victimized by their tactics. Did you get that? Let me try to say it just a little more abbreviated. Whenever a people in power does something to victimize the masses without the knowledge and consent of the masses, but yet what these people in power are doing is killing the masses, a state of domestic warfare does in fact exist when that's happening. Did you get that? Brothers and sisters, and I forgot to call my dear friend, my dear late friend and sister in ministry there in my hometown of Paterson, New Jersey, Pastor Millen Murphy, who passed away last week of COVID-19. Brothers and sisters, I have known so many people who have left this earth realm because of this disease. Now, why did I ask the question, are we in a state of domestic warfare? Because the definition that I just gave to you of domestic warfare specifically and identically or accurately or describes what's going on right now. Okay? A very powerful entity, okay, such as the CDC, the World Health Organization, the government, okay? Anytime an organization or entity is powerful enough, follow me very well, to literally create, okay, literally create a device that's biologically, biochemically engineered, okay, for a certain sinister purpose. And then the device that was strategically and intentionally created in a laboratory is unleashed on the masses of the world. Brothers and sisters, I don't care how you count it or claim it or describe it. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, and again, I'm stating in my opinion, that is murder. When you create something and the intent behind it is the decimation of billions of people, or the extirpation from the face of this earth, billions of people, that's genocide. That's murder. Now, here's the deep thing about it. When you say that a person has murdered someone, who do you hold accountable? Who do you indict? Who do you charge with murder? Okay? Who? Especially when these companies that have done this have literally filed paperwork that says they are not liable, okay, if you have an adverse effect of their so-called remedies or the V word, okay, or, this, we're talking, listen, and this is nothing new, brothers and sisters, okay? This is nothing new. There's a hospital in Fort Detrick, Maryland. It's called, the acronym is USAMRIID, USAMRIID, USAMRIID. The acronym stands for United States Army Medical Research Institute for Infectious Diseases. Okay? Yes. Right there in Fort Detrick, Maryland. Okay, what a lot of people don't know, and let me jump back and let me go back a few decades here. Okay, what a lot of people don't know is on July 1st, 1969, it was a Tuesday, July 1st, 1969, the United States Department of Defense requested $10 million from the United States Congress to create, and I quote, to create a synthetic biological agent to attack the immune system, thus rendering a cure impossible. Congress approved the request. And the United States Department of Defense, right there at the United States Army Medical Research Institute for Infectious Diseases in Fort Detrick, Maryland, created what we know today as the human immunodeficiency virus under a project called Project MK Naomi. MK are the initials of the doctors who were behind it there, and Naomi stands for Negroes are only momentary individuals. Project MK Naomi. Okay. In fact, I'm going to ask our dear sister, Dr. Herndon, okay, if she will get ready to reteach that. She taught that at the African Village several years ago. And I want you to hear the details as she breaks it down so very well. That's right. This government. And then you know what makes it so bad? They took the doggone virus to Africa in what is called the smallpox vaccine program. Another vaccine program, right? The smallpox vaccine program is how the virus that was created by this government was inserted into the African population through the smallpox vaccine program. Don't take my word for what I'm saying, brothers and sisters. Please don't take my word for what I'm saying. I dare you to. Okay, if you can't Google what I'm saying right now because you're listening, just write this down. Write this down. London Times, because it was on the front page of the London Times, okay? London Times, smallpox vaccine, AIDS in Africa. Just Google that. You can reword it however you want to reword it. It'll come up for you. And you can read right there. Now, why was it on the front Times of London's major newspaper, but it wasn't on the front page? It wasn't on the front page of any paper here in America. Right? Usually stuff that happens, usually it's in the British news shows up here too. Why didn't that make the papers here? Okay, that AIDS was injected into the African population through the smallpox vaccine program. And it's deep because there were approximately 7,000 Haitians in Africa at the time, and they got infected and moved. And when they returned to Haiti, that's how it got spread in Haiti. Brothers and sisters, there's a war going on. Can this be what World War III is going to look like? Instead of bombs and missiles, but biological warfare? Can it possibly be that? Because they have to kill off, according to their plans, they have to kill off over 4 billion people. Over 4 billion people within the next 25 years. Don't take my word for what I'm saying, brothers and sisters. Please write this down. NSSM 200. November, Sierra, Mike. NSSM 200. Write it down. When you get a chance, after I go off, or if you want to do it now while I'm talking to you, go ahead and Google it. If you got a separate device, Google it. And you'll see that this is the program of the United States National Security Council Memorandum for World Depopulation, written by Zbigniew Brzezinski or Henry Kissinger, one of the two. Okay? Yes, this government. Yes. Now, I know a lot of y'all out there saying, well, Brother Ray, I don't believe you. I just don't believe you. And you know why you don't believe me? Because you were taught at a very early age that this government, this country is just a wonderful, wonderful place to be. You were taught at a very early age, before you were even old enough to understand the propriety of the matter. You were taught that this is a good country, and this is a Christian country, and a godly country, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty. And then our children were taught to pledge their allegiance. They didn't even know what the word allegiance meant when they were taught the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic. You know, these children don't know what republic means. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible. Ask a 4-year-old what does indivisible mean, or a 5-year-old. Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yet our children are taught to pledge, they're programmed to not think anything but good. Okay? And then when those of us who were trained and programmed to think that grow up and see firsthand, because of our military background or because of our research into clandestine activities and what have you, when we see the truth of what's really going on, and how this is a program of what's called manifest destiny. And manifest destiny, for those who don't know, is the doctrine. Don't take my word for it. Write it down, Google it, look it up. Manifest destiny is the doctrine, is a European doctrine, okay? That God has destined white folk to rule the world. Which means at the decimation or the extirpation of everybody else. I'm not making this stuff up, brothers and sisters. This stuff is real, man. We are at war and don't know it. And why am I so vehement about this? Because like I said, man, a very dear friend who was one of my students in Montclair State, who pastored in my hometown, just passed away this past week from this thing. I've known so many preachers and pastors and friends of mine and family members who have died. Now, here's the deep thing about it. Grab what I'm saying. Because, brothers and sisters, believe me when I tell you, I was there. I was at death's door. I could see the shadow of death. Like the scripture, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Y'all, a couple of weeks ago, I was there. I was, as my friend calls it, the shadow man. The shadow man. I could see the shadow man lurking, waiting to come and put its hands on me. But God and the ancestors said, no, not yet. Understand this, brothers and sisters. Today, I kind of understand why God allowed me to go through this. Yes, notice I said God allowed me to go through it. See, y'all, listen, sometimes you don't understand the depth of a thing until you experience it yourself. I've had my friends to communicate with me their sickness, but I didn't know what it was like. Again, my dear childhood friend who I grew up with, we're like that to this day. He pastors in Patterson, New Jersey as well. His name is Pastor James Kuykendall. Okay, I mean, we were the brothers that we didn't have growing up. Okay, and he recovered from COVID. I could hear death in his voice, and I told him straight up, "You can't die, man. You can't die. You can't die." And then when I got sick, he called and said the same thing to me. You can't die. Brothers and sisters, you might have heard me share in my testimony that at my lowest point, and again, I have to say thank you to Minister Karen Stewart, okay, because Karen couldn't get in touch with me because I was just too sick to answer the phone. And what she did, she reached out to our trustees of the African village here in Atlanta. And she said, you guys go check on our chief elder. When I called, and Richard White, thank you, Brother White, came and rang my doorbell. And of course, I have this feature where I can talk to who's ever at the door on my phone. I said, who is it? You know, he said, Dr. Ray, is Brother Richard. I need to see your face. I need to know that you're okay. I'm doing a wellness check. He told Minister Stewart, put him up to it. I said, well, hey, man. So I fought my way to the door just so he could see me and see that I was at least alive. Okay. Then I called Trustee Garvin Baptiste, and he heard. He told me, he said, man, I could hear it in your voice. He could hear death, me at death's door. He said, man, I'll be right there. And he brought me a medication that he had entitled ivermectin, along with some chicken noodle soup and quercetin cough medication and all. But this one little pill, okay, I mean, he brought me more than that, but the one little pill, he said, man, he had some for his family and brought me this one little pill. Brothers and sisters, mind you, follow me very well. Here I am bedridden, right? Here I am bedridden, so weak I can't hardly get out of the bed. Garvin comes and brings me this medication. He says, here, man, this will help. One pill of ivermectin. ivermectin, ivermectin. Look it up. Do the research. Okay, go to my Facebook page because I posted about a week ago, if that long, what is ivermectin? Go to my Facebook page and watch that video and see what this is. Now, what they want to tell you is it is a pill using or paste or whatever using veterinary medicine. Okay, but they are not telling you about the ivermectin for human consumption. They just want to tell you about it for cows and horses and stuff. Okay, another doctor reformulated it. Okay, for humans. Now, here's the deep thing about it. I took that pill, brothers and sisters, around 9 p.m. on a Wednesday night. At 3 a.m. the next Thursday morning, 6 hours later, I was walking around my house like I had just bought it from just one pill. And then a very dear friend of mine and a doctor called and said, Doc, try to get yourself some ivermectin. And I told him, I said, Garvin brought me some. And they said, I said, well, how many milligrams? So I looked on the package, it was 12 milligrams. And they said, you need to up it to 24 milligram for your body size. So that's what I did. And brothers and sisters, I lie to you not, I exaggerate not, okay? In 4 days, after what, that 8 pills, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger. I'm walking around. I'm not coughing as much. Hey. Now what I want to know is, why is it that the United States government is stopping doctors from prescribing ivermectin to COVID patients when they know that this one little pill will knock COVID right out of your body in a couple of days? Why? Why are doctors being told that they will lose their licenses if they prescribe ivermectin to COVID patients? Why? Does the government not want the people to get well? Well, brothers and sisters, again, look at the whole picture. And I know that what I'm saying today is dangerous. Brothers and sisters, I don't care about that kind of stuff. Listen, I have to tell the truth. I have to. If I'm not going to tell the truth, then I might as well not be breathing. Okay? Listen, that's why the names of my spiritual name is Ma'akaru, which means a truth speaker. I got to tell you the truth. Now, here's the thing. What I want to know is what can be done, okay, to equip ourselves with the knowledge necessary, okay, to heal our people. Are we going to continue to depend on a government that wants people dead by the masses? Huh? Are that what you're going to keep on waiting on? Okay. Are you going to keep trusting a government that backs the creation of laboratory experiments on how to decimate the population and literally have biochemists and oh man, doctors to really make these devices, knowing what it's going to do, and then turn around and prevent you from getting the help you need? Let me tell you, in my opinion, now this is my opinion, I repeat, this is my opinion, what I'm about to say. I think that the United States government doesn't want ivermectin dispensed among the patients who need it because, number one, it's made out of plants. The human consumption ivermectin, it's made from plants, made from right out the ground. Secondly, okay, is the pill only costs about 5 to 10 cents to make. You got me? Okay. I've been online searching, searching this whole thing about ivermectin. I'm seeing uh, uh, pharmacies, online pharmacies that are charging like $30 a pill for ivermectin. All of a sudden, they done skyrocketed the prices for ivermectin to the point that you can't get it. And then they're saying you need a prescription from a doctor to get it. And the doctors won't write a prescription because they don't want to use their medical license. So what's going on here? See, this is what I mean when I say we must understand that whenever any person or entity is in a position of power, whether it's medical establishment or the United States government or the government-controlled media, whenever an entity is in a position of power and then without the full knowledge and consent of the public, they use their power and methodologies for conquest and control or for murder to eliminate the population. Y'all listen, I don't care how you cut it. It must be understood that a state of domestic warfare exists at that point. So family, let me share with you, in my opinion, I didn't read no headlines to say what I'm about to say to you, but in my opinion, we're in a state of domestic warfare. Now that bothers me. Let me tell you why it bothers me. Because I took an oath as a United States Marine, okay, to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Not just foreign, okay? See, a lot of times we think when the military takes an oath, you're thinking, when you go overseas and go to war. Well, brothers and sisters, believe it or not, we have domestic enemies. Anytime a doctor, an American doctor, okay, can participate in and be behind and sponsor, like Dr. Anthony Fauci, for instance, okay, can be behind something and sponsor. Dr. Fauci was a part of the Human Immunodeficiency Virus Creation Program, the HIV program created by the Department of Defense. He was a part of that. Other doctors, okay? I mean, like I think I said a few weeks ago, y'all, what if these doctors are eugenicists? Okay? Underneath it all, underneath their exterior persona they want to show you, what if deep down in their heart they're eugenicists and they believe that certain races of people need to be removed from the planet anyway? Just what if they're eugenicists, man? You don't know if they are or not. But anytime a scientist wants to literally do the research, okay, on how to create a virus that's going to kill millions of people. Family, that's what I call evil. That's what I call wicked. That's what I call satanic. Okay? And my job is to do whatever I can to heal as many of my people as I can, to do whatever I can to save as many lives as I can. With the knowledge that I have, the knowledge I'm finding out. Understand this, brothers and sisters. We are at war. Now, please don't mistake what I'm saying and think that you can get your 9mm or your shotgun or your AR-15 and go out there and do battle. Because this is not a warfare of bullets and bombs. This is not even a warfare of the bottle. Okay? This is a warfare of This is a biological warfare that's going on. Okay? Something that when people get sick, you know what they think? They think that it's something that can be blamed on nature. No, brothers and sisters. This virus is not a naturally occurring virus in nature. No, it's not. This doggone monster is man-made with an agenda, a specific agenda. Again, please don't take my word for what I'm saying. Look it up. Do the research. NSSM 200. That's the United States document from the National Security Council calling for the removal of over 4 billion people off of the face of this planet in the next 25 years. It's not just that one, okay? Write this down too. Write this down. Global 2000 report to the president. Write it down. Okay? Write it down. Global 2000 report to the president. A study ordered by President Jimmy Carter. Okay? Which showed the methodical projection of how to remove over 75% of the world's non-white population by the year 2050. Why would a government even do such a study? Why? See, you have to understand, y'all, what racism really is about. Racism is not about white folk not liking black folk. Racism is about white genetic survival. That's what this is about, man. Okay? They're trying to survive. They want their genes to survive. So the best way for their genes to survive is for the decimation of genes that are more dominant, like black genes, because white genes are recessive. So what they do is they actually do what's called designer drugs. These, y'all listen, I'm talking about some wicked people here. Wicked, evil people. Understand how deep this goes. I'm talking about a people who would literally sit down and come up with a bomb that can be dropped anywhere in urban America. It won't explode. It makes no noise. Understand this. It won't explode. It makes no noise. But the chemicals that's released from this bomb will target specific people with a certain genetic makeup. Whether you have brown skin or blue eyes or whatever. Again, family, don't take my word for what I'm saying. I'm telling you what I know exists. I'm telling you what I know exists. Brother Ray, can you prove what you just said? You can prove it yourself. Google the gene bomb. Gene bomb. That's right. Made by this United States military. A bomb that will literally target people with a certain genetic makeup and just kill them. The houses won't be damaged. No fires. No explosive device going off. Just drop this bomb, and the chemicals that's released from this bomb will kill certain people with a certain genetic makeup. Why would somebody even want to make something like that? So, brothers and sisters, I have a responsibility. And I'm going to find out how I can carry out my responsibility to the best of my ability to see to it that we find a way to rescue as many of our people as we can from this death sentence. It's almost like the passage in the Bible where Jesus told the disciples, how do you say, go, oh my goodness, it's in the 10th chapter of Matthew, I believe it is. Let me pull it up right quick here. Matthew, the 10th chapter. Bear with me. I don't want to misquote it. Okay. Let's see here. Matthew, the 10th chapter. I'm pretty sure I got the right passage. You can turn there if you want with me, so you can see what I'm saying, because there was a commission given in Matthew, the 10th chapter. I believe it's starting at the 5th verse. Okay, yes, listen to this. It says, these 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying. Now, of course, we know that this didn't actually historically happen, right? So learn the lesson from the literature here. He says to the disciples, go not into the way of the Gentiles. Now, who are the Gentiles? The Gentiles are Europeans. Now, in order to see that, you'd have to go to the 10th chapter of Genesis, all right? And read the what's called the Table of Nations there. And as you read that, you see the sons of Ham, Shem, and Japheth, which of course are allegorical figures as well. They never historically existed, but in the story it says Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Well, Ham is supposedly or allegorically the progenitor of Black African people, right? Shem is allegorically the progenitor of the Jews and the Arabs. Japheth is allegorically the progenitor of the white man. Now, if you look at that, if you look at Genesis, the 10th chapter very well, it will tell you the sons of Japheth are which are European nations. And then it will say, after reading the European nations, it will say, from these are the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands. Right there, the 10th chapter of Genesis. So the 10th chapter of Genesis identifies that it is the Europeans, that's the Gentiles. Isn't it deep that the Japhites, that's how I call them, okay, the descendants of Japheth, all right, wrote into literature that everybody else is Gentiles except the Jews? Oh, no, family. Don't believe that lie. Don't believe that lie. Okay? These Gentiles are the European people. According to the Bible, you Bible believers out there. Okay? And then again, back in the 10th chapter of Matthew, it says, go not into the way of the Gentiles. So in this passage, he's telling his disciples, do not take this message to the white man. That's what it is, family. I'm not making that up. Okay? See, you think you're a Gentile because you're not a Jew. Again, misnomer, misdirection, got you thinking it wrong. It goes on to say, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now, Israel did not exist at this time. Okay, again, they wrote themselves into literature. Okay, so who are we really talking about here? Go rather to those who have been misled. Go rather to those who have been invaded and misdirected from the truth of their spirituality, meaning African people. Go to them. And it goes on saying, as you go, say the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Kingdom of heaven is, the Greek words is basileia e uranos. That's what it stands. The word uranos is heaven there. Okay? Kingdom, basileia. Now, what does it mean when it says basileia e uranos in the Greek? It means the way things are supposed to be. Has nothing to do with something in the sky. The way things are supposed to be. It's time for things to be the way they are supposed to be. That's what he's saying. And he's saying, he goes on to say, as you know, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils, for freely you have received, freely give. That 8th verse really stuck out to me this week. That's all I could hear. Heal the sick, man. Heal the sick. Do your part in healing your people. Do your part. Do your part. And brothers and sisters, trust me when I say this, okay? I'm pledging every ounce of energy and life and breath that I have, okay, to do my part, to see to it that we get the medications that we need, okay, that we get the nutrients that we need, that we get the information. Okay, I'm putting a team together. I'm putting a team together to research, okay, to get the proper information that you need to protect yourself. Now, I'm saying this, family, because just what is it, Sunday, 3 days ago, Thursday, right? I'm talking to a colleague who's a physician, MD, and they let me know that in about 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, okay, another variant is coming. Okay, another mutation or mutated form of this virus is coming in another few weeks. That's going to be 3 times as deadly. 3 times as deadly as what we've seen in the past. Okay, which means that this thing's not going anywhere anytime soon. And I'm not trying to scare you. I want to prepare you. Okay, and like I said, family, trust me. I'm putting a team together, and we're going to work on what needs to be done, and try to get whatever we need to get to see to it that our people, and and personally, I'm making this pledge, especially to the members of the African Village and Cultural Center. Okay, I don't want to see another member of the African Village. I don't want another member of my family. I don't want another friend of mine to die simply because they didn't get a little tiny pill that could have saved their life. That the government does not want to allow doctors to write a prescription for somehow or another. I'm telling you, I'm going to put a research team together, and all this coming week, we're going to find out what do we need to do to prepare ourselves for what's coming. Okay? Listen, y'all, it's about saving the lives of my people. I don't want them, listen, what I went through in the last 3 weeks to a month, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, y'all. Oh my goodness, no. But God spared my life for a reason. For a reason. God, listen, I'm a researcher. That's what I do. Okay? So, yeah. Okay. We are in a state of domestic warfare. Okay? We are in a state of domestic warfare. And we have to prepare ourselves for battle. I took an oath, I say again, and not only did I take it in the Marines, when I became a member of the Newark, New Jersey Police Department, I took the same oath, but it was for the state of New Jersey and the city of Newark, to uphold and defend the Constitution, okay, against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I don't care how recognized the enemy is, okay? I don't care what their title is, what position they hold in society. Okay, they may be a doctor who has received what do you call it, Nobel Peace Prize or whatever. Okay, they may be a fellow at a major medical institution. Who I don't give a damn about all that. Okay, if you're not working for the healing of my people, you are the enemy. Real simple. Real simple. I don't care how many letters you got behind your name. If you are not working for the healing and the protection of my people, that's why I wrote in the Oath to the Ancestors, rise up, O African ancestors, and let our enemies be scattered, and give us the wisdom and the boldness to deal with those who want to destroy us. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So for those of you out there who don't realize how serious this warfare is, keep listening. Keep listening. All right? Keep listening. Pray for Brother Ray. Pray for the members of the research team that I'm going to put together so we can find out what we need to do to keep you healthy. We cannot allow. Let me see. How's the song we used to sing? Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down. Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down. Okay? Well, we can't tear his kingdom down just by praying. Okay? If that was the case, his kingdom would have been down a long time ago, because don't nobody pray as much as black folk do. All right? If it was just a matter of praying, shucks, we'd be the most powerful people on the planet, much as we pray. So, family, let's understand we are in a state of domestic warfare, not foreign enemies, domestic enemies, right here within the borders of this country, who are scientists, biochemists, who are creating devices to destroy us, and we got to do something about it. Okay? Yeah. All right. I know that wasn't encouraging, but I hope it was encouraging to you. I hope it was encouraging to know that you're going to have some folk working for you. Okay? You're going to have some people working for you. Okay? So that we can find a way to create a prophylactic to protect ourselves from the devices that these mad scientists are creating. Yeah. Okay. Got it. At least we got to try. At least try. At least try. Okay. Because I don't want to see another one of my friends die for something that they don't have to die from. Okay. I don't want to see that happen. I don't want to see another one of our people murdered in a hospital because they don't have proper and adequate insurance, and the hospital can't put them out because they're too sick to be put out of the hospital. So what they do is they put them on a ventilator, knowing that they're going to end up dying in a couple of days because they've been put on a ventilator, not needing to be put on one. And people, I've seen it happen to too many people so far. I've seen it happen to too many people. We got to find a way to heal ourselves, okay? And stop trusting money, because it's all about money. Come on, y'all, let's keep it real. It's all about money. When you don't have adequate insurance and they put you on a ventilator, they know that they're going to collect $35,000 to $50,000 a day simply because you were on a ventilator. And then when you die, there it is. See? That's deep, man. Murder for hire. It's really crazy when those who we entrust our lives to, our bodies to, for our health and for our healing, are part of a program. A part of a program. That's why I'm so thankful to the Most High. I pray every day that the physicians that I do know, who are friends of mine, okay, the MDs who are on the front lines fighting for us, who are friends that I know, I pray for them every day for their protection. okay, because they are part of a profession. They took an oath to see to it that we're healed, but yet there are a lot of mad scientists like the Frankenstein syndrome here who want to participate in fighting nature and killing what's natural. We got a war against that. Okay? So I'm asking you guys to keep me in your prayers. Keep my team in your prayers. Okay? Because we're going to find a way. We're going to find a way to protect our people. We're going to find a way. I promise you, we're going to find a way. All right? Well, family, my time is up. Okay? Again, I want to say thank you to all of you out there who have been keeping me in your prayers, praying for Brother Ray. Oh, yeah. Okay. And hey, listen, we're going to now put out here how you can donate, make a donation to our work so that we can keep on doing what we're doing. And those of you, I'm going to ask you to do something extra today. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to explain to you why. Because the team that I'm putting together, if we can find a way, follow me very well. If we can find a way to get what we need, okay, for our healing, to stop this thing in its tracks. If we can get what we need, okay, we're gonna have to pay for it. Okay, so I'm gonna ask today that you would just, if you whatever you touch to do extra in your giving today, do that, because whatever we can secure, it's going to cost us to do that. Okay, yeah, it's going to cost us to do that, but we got to protect our people. That's my personal passion. I don't want another member of the African village to pass away. I don't want another member of my family to pass away when there's something that can very easily be done, but the United States government doesn't want it done. We got to find a way around that obstacle. Okay? Got to find a way around that obstacle. All right. So if you will, brothers and sisters, make a donation to help us. Okay? Make a donation to help us there. Yeah. Where is it? I'm trying to find out how to put this where it needs to go here. And I think that might be it. Thank you, Dr. Herndon. I see you put it up there already. Thank you so very much. Wonderful. Brothers and sisters, again, I don't know how to say this to you enough. Asante sana, which means thank you very much in Kiswahili. Madase pa, which means thank you very much. Okay? In English, just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for loving Brother Ray enough to actually share your energy with me to help me recover. Because that's what did it, y'all. I ain't no doubt about it. I mean, of course, I took supplements and everything, but what gave my spirit the strength to stand was you guys. All of you out there who prayed for me. All of you out there who texted me to just check on me. All of you out there. Okay? Thank you so much. My life is devoted, committed to saving as many of our people as I can and freeing the minds of as many people as I can. Y'all think I've done that in the past? Y'all ain't seen nothing, man. After what I just came through, it's on. It's on. Boxing gloves are really coming off. Okay? It's on. Yeah. All right. Oh man. Okay. That's it for today. And you're going to be hearing more about our research. Okay. and what we need to do to heal ourselves, because we cannot surrender this fight. We just can't surrender it. Got to fight back, but fight back legally, fight back justly, fight back righteously, fight back truthfully. Oh, we can fight back, okay, but not in the way most folk think. Okay, I'm not getting out and doing no marching and protesting and holding no signs. No. We're gonna keep your ears open. All right. Yeah. Okay. It's time for me to get out of here, and it's time for us to sing our song that we sing in the village. The African in me loves the African in you. When we come together, there's nothing we can't do. Oh man, look at the text, guys. Thank you for your donations. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you. Jackie, thank you. All right. Winston, thank you. Monique, thank you. Jefferson, thank you. Guys, y'all are all right, man. I tell you. Thank you guys for your, of course, our sister Ayana, Secretary of the African Village. She always got our back and everything. That's Sister Warrior, Sister Soldier. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, family. Let's get ready to get out. Hey, and Pastor Wright. Yeah, man. I'm gonna call you as soon as I go off, Doc. Okay. All right. Right now, let's do the African in me loves the African in you. When we come together, ain't nothing we can't do. You know why? Because you're easy to love. Yeah. As my friend, Brother Kabaha Watha Kabane says, it ain't over till we win. Oh, yeah. Come on, family. The African in me loves the African in you. Everybody sing it like you mean it. Come on. The African in me loves the African in you. When we come together, there ain't nothing we can't do. You're easy. You're easy. Easy to love. You're easy to love. Yeah. Do it again. The African in me love the African in you. When we come together, ain't nothing we can't do. You're easy, yeah. You're easy. You're easy to love. I admire all of you. Yes. The truth that's in me. Love the truth that's in you. When we come together, there ain't nothing we can't do. 'Cause you're easy, yeah. You're easy. Easy to love. You're easy to love. Justice. Come on, everybody. The justice in me. Love the justice in you. When we come together, ain't nothing we can't do. You're easy, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, you're easy. Ooh, you're easy to love. Yes, you're so easy to love. The righteousness in me. Come on, everybody. The righteousness in me. Love the righteousness in you. When we come together, there ain't nothing we can't do. You're easy, yeah. Oh, you're easy. Oh, my goodness. You're easy to love. Last time, the African in me loves the African in you. Come on, everybody. Sing it like you mean it. The African in me love the African in you. When we come together, ain't nothing we can't do. You're easy. That's right, Sister Anita. They will not win. You're easy. You're easy to love. Well, brothers and sisters, it's time for me to get out of here. Once again, I mer all of you, spelled M-E-R, not M-U-R, M-E-R in English characters, and it means I love you in English. All right? I mer you. Yeah, okay? Oh, my goodness. And listen, our numbers are increasing. If you're listening, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button down there. All right? Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. Let's send those numbers up. Last week, our numbers was almost over 5,000 people just from last week. All right? Let's try to double that and then triple that and so forth. All right? Again, family, I love you guys. Thank you again for loving me back. And I'll see you again on next week. Okay? You guys out there, stay strong. Ma'at Hotep.